Hi everyone, it's Sally, aka Crafting Gal Sal, and today I'm showing you how to decoupage a hollow egg for Easter. You're looking at our final products first, and then you'll see how my 7-year-old grandson, my daughter, and I made these fun eggs. Some of them turned out just the way we wanted them to. Some didn't. Some had a little more glitter on than we expected, and some didn't have any glitter on it at all. But the most important thing about our experience was that we were having such a great time together that it didn't really matter how our eggs turned out. As you can see, we went heavy on the purple and green glitter with some of them, and then we used a lighter touch with some of the others. These are just some of the eggs that we made. Now this one wasn't finished, so my daughter was going to add some glitter to it later on. To begin the process, I used a large safety pin to poke holes on both ends of the egg. Then I blew the contents out of the egg from one end of the egg through into a bowl. Next, I washed all of the eggs in some soapy water, making sure that the insides got clean too. Then I rinsed them with clean water and blew out any excess from inside the egg. I dried them using a paper towel. We brushed watered down white liquid glue onto the egg first, and then we placed small pieces of napkin on it using our fingers. After putting the napkin on, we brushed more glue over top of the whole thing. We worked just in small sections of the egg at a time until the whole egg was covered. This is my grandson, and this is my daughter. She's putting the glue on the egg first, and she discovered that it looked a lot better when you use long, skinny strips of napkin rather than using larger pieces. And here she's carefully putting it onto the egg with her fingers. And once she gets a few of these strips on, she'll take her brush with the watered down glue and brush over top of it. We just used what we had. Oh, and by the way, the napkins, you need to make sure that you pull apart the backing of the napkin from the part of the napkin that's printed, because you only want to use one ply of the napkin. And here she is just adding more glue to the outside of her egg. The glue helps keep everything in place and adds a protective layer. Now my daughter's spinning her egg around so that I could video it, and my grandson loved that idea, so he asked if he could spin his eggs too. So here's one of his eggs. He just had dye. He just dyed it. This one he has decoupage, and he spooned some of the dye over top of the egg as well. So he was pretty inventive. This is another one where he just had dye, and I think he might have put a little glitter on that one too. Speaking of glitter, glitter time! We used what we had. We had some loose green and purple glitter, and we also had some glitter glue. And this is how we chose to try some, putting some loose glue in a bag. And when you do that bag technique, it gets a lot of glitter on your egg, as you can see here. So then we started trying just tapping it lightly from the container onto the egg, and that worked well. Here's another look at the first eggs that we made. We had so much fun. My daughter hollowed out 6 more for us to do. I hope that you all get a chance to make decoupage eggs with your kids and grandkids. We got messy, but it was worth it. And until next time, happy crafting!